2 weeks after Optima, 1 week after an SCCA event, and have no engine. So that's the 6 liter that came out of the Chevelle. All of the front accessory, drive accessories right there, and the oil pan, which is still technically attached, are coming off and are going to go on the Texas speed motor, which is right there. We're doing this because this is how the Chevelle was already set up. The Chevelle and the F100 drive accessories are slightly different, so it just makes more sense, even though it's a little bit more work, to do the swap. So that's what we're working on today. I don't know if we're gonna, do you think we'll get the engine in today?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so either, but that's what we're gonna work on today. And then hopefully we can get the engine in here as quickly as possible. That way we have as much time to test it and tune it before the 13th, I think, is our next SCCA event, which will be the week before the Scottsdale Good Guys finals. So yeah, so Mike has been incredibly busy in the last, I don't know, week. I think it's been only a week, and we have done pretty much no filming. So if you want to know how to put an LS together, you might want to find an actual engine builder on YouTube, not some bunch of garage junkies like us. So yeah, here is the brand new Texas speed motor with a whole bunch of ugly parts on top of it. So it doesn't really look any different, which is kind of breaking his heart, until you look right there. Focus. Right there. Then you know this is the new motor for the Chevelle. So he is in the process of putting his shifter back together, and we need to push it out, and we'll do the first crank. It's super dark out, so I'll try to get some, at least, sound footage, but we don't really want to run it as long as it needs to be run for the tiny little break-in period inside, because that's just going to be really noxious gas. Go ahead. 2 break-in oil changes that we're gonna need for the new motor. And then we're gonna top off the tires and go for a quick evening cruise to start getting some data on the tune. Try and get this girl tuned and happy before our first test at SCCA. So that's the plan for tonight. Got her running last night. Did the obligatory 24-hour cool down, and now we're gonna get a good test run in. Perfect cold start. Now we just let her warm up and go for a roll. Now or never. I want to get started on the truck. It's 2 weeks after we got the engine done in the Chevelle. Well, in the Chevelle anyway. You've got one SCCA event, and we just finished a weekend at Good Guys. So, thoughts? Well, you also put new coilovers in it too. So
yeah, new coilovers.
There's been a lot of changes in the car.
Yes. The engine's working on the tune a little bit still. It's still got a little fine tuning, but it's running really, really good. Real happy with the way it's working. I just got to get used to pedal versus result. It's kind of messed up my timing because it's a lot quicker than the old engine. And then we changed coilovers. That changed the car quite a bit too. So it's kind of a double change on the car, which really kind of didn't really mess me up, but it did. It's very different to drive.
Right, it changes how the car moves.
Yeah, it changed how the car moves. It's definitely for the better, especially the engine. It's definitely for the better. The shocks are a lot better. I gotta learn how to tune them and what the adjustments do to the car and how it reacts. But yeah, the motor's phenomenal.
It's got a lot more torque than the 6 liter.
A lot of torque. It starts a lot earlier in the power band, which is good for what we do. Which is, some of the courses pull it down a little lower than you'd like, and it just pulls.
Good. Well, that's one engine swap down, and we're about to start on another one. So I'll get the Chevelle video out, and then we're yanking the motor out of the F100 literally the day after Good Guys. So
Yeah, Good Guys technically still running. We're just not there.
well, the day we're done with Good Guys, All American Sunday is today, and everybody's having a great time.
Yeah.
But
It's a
we
long
got
way for us. And
it's a long way, and we
3
have
days in a row is too much.
well, we've got a lot of work to do. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna get started on the truck today, and hope it's done by the 11th or 12th, I think, of December is our next SCCA event, so I can start to get some seat time with it. And yeah, so thanks for following along with the Texas Speed Swap, and we're gonna be doing a lot more tuning and tweaking on the Chevelle to get it up and running, but I think it's gonna be a weapon when it's actually tuned properly with both suspension and motor.
Sure.
So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and we will see you next video.